from there, I kind of stalled out, right? So because I kind of had predicted that weed would legalize in New York around July of this year, right? So I'm like, okay, if I build this company, put this idea in motion, do everything I need to do, put my group together, get all of my business plans and financial projections and models and whatever I feel like I'm gonna need to pull off a real investment, let me do that now, right? So that's what I did, and I did it successfully, right? But then weed didn't pass. So it was like, the people who were interested in giving us capital was kind of like, well, now it's not legal. We don't know when it's going to be legal. We don't know the parameters. We don't see the roadmap to it. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stalled us out with Greenbox, even though we're still working on it. But through some of my success and some of the attention I was getting, I had people reaching out to me from music, rappers, entertainers, producers, even athletes were like, I really want to get into the cannabis space. It's interesting. I see that you're moving around. Like, how do I insert my brand into that? And I just kept being prefaced with that question by like meaningful people. Right. So it's just like, okay, well, there is no model for a rapper or whomever whose brand may make sense from music or entertainment to come into cannabis legally, right? So from there, I partnered with Sunny Digital. He's a producer out of Atlanta. I'm sure you're familiar with. He always wanted to launch his Rollin Grams brand, and we did it fairly easily just because of the prior connections I had through Greenbox, just trying to get that in motion. Right. So, I had people who was like, oh, this is Sunny. It's a really easy lift. He already has reach. He already has people who he can engage with. We don't really have to have a big marketing spend, right? Because when you start a company, the most expensive part is marketing, paying for whether it's a TV slot, social media, promotion, whatever it is. The marketing is the most expensive part of building your company 9 times out of 10, unless it's just really based around technology or something, right? So with a celebrity, it's attractive because you already have that built in, exactly. Right? So from there, you just create whatever needs to facilitate us being able to do this at scale. So that is what brought us into digital ventures. We did it with Sunny successfully. We did a launch in San Francisco, got into dispensaries really quickly, just off of his name recognition. We were able to sell through it. And then, it was like, man, we can do this for more people. So that's kind of how digital ventures started. It's a partnership where we just allow entertainers and celebrities to bridge into cannabis while keeping equity. Like, we don't want to take what you rightfully built 10 or 20 years. We'll manage it for you, but we want you to benefit off your brand. So that's pretty much what digital ventures is.